Welcome to Layn Turo University. I'm here at Jiffy Lube. This is a day in life of some of the responsibilities we have to attribute to succeeding in Turo. You got to maintain your vehicles. It's always good to implement prevention and be an advocate of prevention than curing. Curing the problem already occurred is always good to prevent if you can. But again, I'm here waiting in line. I'm the next car actually. Let me flip this over. See, I'm the next car. I'm here at Jiffy Lube, people, waiting to set the car. Due to COVID, we're waiting in our cars. But yeah, I'm the next car in line, and let's have a lot of fun. This is part of the responsibility. It's like just chilling, but this is part of the business, just getting it done. And this is what I do to take care of all my vehicles, from my gasoline vehicles to my electric vehicle Tesla. I do whatever I can to service them, keep them up to par, because again, prevention is key. The more you prevent anything happening, the more you increase the longevity and the likelihood of your vehicle lasting, so you keep making money. When your car engine blows out, or because due to lack of care, lack of service, not a good look, not a good situation to be in. And yeah, it's our responsibility. So this is part of what it's about. So I'm gonna flip this around again. I'm here at Jiffy Lube. I am waiting. I'm in my Buick, on my red Buick, and I just want to get an oil change. It's a bit ahead of time, but I'd rather be proactive than reactive. So that's about it. Follow me through. I'm going to share of some of the benefits of going to Jiffy Lube. Like, for example, they give me free top-offs within 3,000 miles, which is pretty cool. So what that means, say, for example, your car is at 10,000 miles and you get an oil change, you have in between from 13,000 in between 10,000 to get as many typically as many top offs as you like. I've gotten so many top offs, my head just spin, because my cars constantly go out, which is a good problem to have, and I love that they keep going out, but they accrue miles and the fluids go down. So I always bring them back to keep the fluids pumping, keep them thriving, keep at the right levels, so that my cars are properly maintained and managed. So I go to Jiffy Lube, and I've been to other few establishments like Firestone, Pet Boys in my area. Also Valvoline have done this for me too. Also, when I keep going, sometimes they even stretch that to like 5,000-6,000 miles, or even if I haven't got a oil change, which I'll still get it, but they'll do it for me. This maybe my car, for whatever reason, is still at a good point where it doesn't need a oil change. Like some cars, not every car is made at change at 3,000 miles, but that is recommended. But for example, that they'll extend that for me. Sometimes they'll go past, maybe even though it says 3,000 miles, they'll say, okay, Conrad Lane, 6,000 miles. I'm like, cool. And that's pretty much what they do. And sometimes they just do it for me in general, even if I don't get an oil change. But again, the policy itself at Jiffy Lube, this we're talking about Jiffy Lube, within 3,000 miles, they give you free top-ups of all your vital fluids, from anything from power steering, things you don't even think about, to your washer fluid, your actual oil. Like they actually replenish that for you at no cost, as long as you get an oil change through them. Pays to actually be loyal, people. So that's what it's about. Love you guys. Follow me through to my next screen. I'm gonna share the actual website, the direct website, in the article that specifically implements and states about the policy, about the free top-ups through Jiffy Lube. Follow me through, people. This is Conrad Layn here. Thank you for following me through. I'm currently waiting for my Jiffy Lube oil change, and it's cool, just waiting for it. So in the meantime, I'm going to leave this link below, but I'm going to share exactly what it says here in regards to getting free fluid top off here at Jiffy Lube. Really great policy, because it is important and key component to maintaining your vehicle's health is to keep the fluids topped off, and Jiffy Lube does it for free as long as you get a oil change with Jiffy Lube. Right here specifically says keeping your fluids topped off between services is important to your vehicle and to your peace of mind. Our top-off policy helps provide this peace of mind with every Jiffy Lube signature service. Here it comes, people. Oil change, we provide complimentary fluid top-off service on vital fluids, including motor oil, and in parentheses, motor oil is the same type of oil purchased originally, people. Bam. Transmission, power steering, differential, transfer case, and washer fluid. All those fluids, they'll keep it topped off for you, so your vehicle maintains its health and it keeps it thriving, right? So you keep the longevity, keep your car pumping for as long as possible. Just stop by within 3,000 miles within your service mileage, and we will top off up to 2 quarts per fluid as needed. And what it doesn't mention here, I've been here so many times in between 3,000. When we rent cars on Turo, I mean, we get miles quickly, especially if you're getting a lot of business, and fluids could go up and down. I mean, go down, not up and down, they go down. And I come here multiple times, as long as it's within that 3,000 miles. And once I keep going to the same location, sometimes they even stretch that for me. They've done like 5,000, 6,000, but that's if they want to do that. But their policy says 3,000 miles. Now, if they become cool with you and you become friends with them and they do this for you, cool. If they don't, the policy is 3,000 miles. You keep going there as many times as you'd like. Typically, I've done it so many times because in rentals, the fluids go down. We get a lot of miles on our vehicles. It can happen. So oftentimes you have a lot more higher, you accrue a lot more higher miles than a regular standard vehicle that's driven just from work to home, like a regular passenger vehicle. So really great policy to really implement, and this is pretty cool. See, shows how they do it. You just pull in pretty much within 3,000 miles. So for example, say your miles are at 10,000. Before it gets to 13,000, you want to make sure get in there and get your top offs. And like I said, if they start liking you, start being cool, if you become friends, or they start recognizing your face, they might hook it up for you, give you, or really do it for free. And I've gotten free, all type of free complimentary things here. So I mean, it's pretty cool. But I go to the same location so I could get that guarantee, and so that people want to are more inclined to help me. But anyways, just another tip for you guys. Again, I'm still waiting here from oil change, but just want to share a day in life of what it is to run a Turo business as a power host. And also, if you're an all-star host or host, we all have that in common. We want to just take care of our cars so they stay on the Turo platform as long as possible, so we keep making money. You got to change your fluids. You got to actually keep them up to par. You got to change your oil, change your filters, etc. And again, free top-offs through Jiffy Lube. There's some other establishments that do this as well. Jiffy Lube's not the only one. Valvoline also in my area does this as well. So check Valvoline in your area. Valvoline, some Pet Boys even do this. A lot of them, Firestone, a lot of different oil change establishments actually implement this strategy, which is great. But Jiffy Lube is one of the best that I've experienced, and that's why I'm doing a video on Jiffy Lube. So I'll leave a link below to this article directly from Jiffy Lube. But again, thank you guys, just hanging out, waiting for my car to get its oil change. Just here hanging out, people. Like, subscribe, share, elaborate, ask any questions, leave them in the comments below. Also share this video if you feel there's value to it, if it might help someone. Also like this video and subscribe to this channel if you feel there's value. There's a lot more to come. I have a lot more deep secrets and strategies. Welcome to Layn Turo University. Hopefully you're here to stay. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, share. Conrad out. Peace.